Let's dive into the Princess Anastasia, a cruise ship that's been making waves in the Baltic Sea since 2002. This vessel has quite the story to tell, having started life as MS Scandinavia back in 1986 before getting a complete makeover and rebranding. With a gross tonnage of around 18,000 and capacity for about 1,000 passengers, she's not the biggest ship on the seas, but she certainly knows how to deliver an authentic Baltic cruise experience. What makes this ship particularly interesting is its hybrid nature as a cruise ferry. Originally built for Scandinavian ferry service, Princess Anastasia combines the practicality of ferry travel with the amenities of a cruise ship. The result is a unique floating experience that feels more intimate than those massive floating cities we often see today. The ship operates primarily from St. Petersburg, Russia, which immediately sets it apart from most other cruise options. This homeport gives guests direct access to Russian culture and history, something you won't find on many other cruise lines. The vessel serves about 250 crew members who work across 9 passenger decks, creating a decent crew-to-passenger ratio that helps maintain personalized service. When it comes to accommodations, Princess Anastasia offers a straightforward approach with 4 main categories that should suit most travelers' needs and budgets. The inside cabins are the most budget-friendly option, measuring around 130 to 160 square feet. These rooms might not have windows, but they come equipped with the basics you'd expect, including a private bathroom, television, and comfortable bedding arrangements with either twin or double bed configurations. Moving up the accommodation ladder, the ocean view cabins provide that crucial connection to the sea with either portholes or windows. These rooms are slightly larger at 160 to 195 square feet and can accommodate up to 3 guests. The extra space and natural light make a noticeable difference, especially on longer Baltic itineraries where you might spend more time in your cabin. For those wanting to step outside without leaving their room, the balcony cabins offer private outdoor space with sea views. At 195 to 235 square feet, these accommodations provide room for up to 4 guests and include amenities like minibars and separate seating areas. The balconies aren't huge, but they're perfect for morning coffee or evening drinks while watching the Baltic coastline drift by. The suites represent the top tier of accommodation, ranging from 320 to 485 square feet of living space. These rooms often feature separate living areas, enhanced bathrooms with some including whirlpool tubs, and upgraded amenities throughout. Some suites even incorporate themed decor reflecting Russian culture or Baltic heritage, which adds a nice authentic touch to the experience. The dining scene aboard Princess Anastasia keeps things relatively simple but satisfying. The main dining room serves as the heart of the culinary experience, offering both buffet and à la carte options throughout the day. The menu focuses on international favorites alongside Russian specialties, giving guests a chance to try traditional dishes like borscht and Baltic fish preparations that you might not find on other cruise lines. What's particularly appealing about the dining approach here is the inclusion of authentic Russian cuisine. This isn't just token ethnic food thrown onto a generic international menu. The chefs actually know how to prepare traditional dishes properly, and the Baltic fish offerings take advantage of the regional waters the ship sails through. The ship also features specialty dining options, though availability can vary by season and itinerary. These venues typically focus on either Russian cuisine or seafood specialties, usually requiring reservations and carrying an additional cost. The variety might not match larger cruise ships, but the quality tends to be consistent and the portions generous. Multiple bars and cafes are scattered throughout the ship, including a piano bar, lounge bar, and poolside service. The beverage program includes basic drinks with meals, while premium cocktails and wines carry additional charges. The bars often feature local beers and spirits, giving guests another way to sample regional flavors during their Baltic adventure. Pool facilities on Princess Anastasia are modest but functional, perfectly suited to the ship's size and passenger capacity. The main outdoor pool area serves as the central gathering spot during sea days, though don't expect the elaborate pool complexes found on newer megaships. The pool itself is relatively small, but it's adequate for cooling off and provides a nice focal point for the outdoor deck areas. Several hot tubs complement the main pool, offering a more relaxing option especially during cooler Baltic weather. The positioning of these facilities takes advantage of the ship's layout, providing both sunny and shaded areas depending on passenger preferences and weather conditions. The sun deck areas are actually quite spacious considering the ship's overall size. Loungers and shaded seating areas give guests plenty of options for outdoor relaxation, and the views of the Baltic Sea and coastline can be absolutely stunning on clear days. The deck layout encourages socializing while still providing quieter spots for those who prefer to read or simply enjoy the maritime scenery. While you won't find water slides or splash parks here, the outdoor areas do include some recreational options like table tennis and minigolf. These simple activities actually fit well with the ship's more traditional cruise atmosphere and provide entertainment without the crowds and noise of larger aquatic facilities. Onboard activities aboard Princess Anastasia focus more on cultural enrichment and traditional cruise entertainment rather than high-energy adventure activities. The ship features a small theater that hosts live music performances, folk shows, and occasional comedy acts. Don't expect Broadway-style productions, but the entertainment typically reflects the cultural heritage of the regions the ship visits. The casino facilities are modest, featuring slot machines and a few table games for those who enjoy a bit of gambling action. It's not a major draw, but it provides another evening entertainment option alongside the various lounges that offer live music and dancing opportunities. What really sets the activity program apart are the cultural lectures and enrichment programs. Guests can attend presentations about Baltic history, Russian art, and local traditions of the ports they'll be visiting. These educational opportunities add genuine value to the cruise experience, helping passengers better understand and appreciate the destinations. Daily activities include the usual cruise ship staples like trivia contests, dance classes, bingo, and various games. The programming feels more intimate than on larger ships, which some guests prefer as it's easier to participate and get to know fellow passengers. Theme cruises and seasonal events occasionally appear on the schedule, particularly around holidays or cultural festivals. The spa and wellness facilities provide a nice retreat from the social areas of the ship. The onboard spa offers standard treatments including massages, facials, and various beauty services. While it doesn't carry a major brand name like some cruise spas, the treatment quality is generally well regarded by guests who use the facilities. Wellness amenities include a sauna and steam room, which are particularly appreciated during Baltic cruises when the weather might be cool or damp. The relaxation lounges provide quiet spaces to unwind, and the spa typically operates from around 8 a.m. to 8 p.m., giving guests flexibility in scheduling treatments. The fitness center covers the basics with standard gym equipment and occasional group classes like yoga or stretching sessions. It's not a state-of-the-art facility, but it's adequate for maintaining workout routines during the cruise. Wellness seminars sometimes appear on the program, usually focusing on relaxation techniques or healthy living topics. The spa pricing tends to be reasonable compared to luxury cruise lines, making treatments more accessible to a broader range of passengers. The staff usually includes both Russian and international therapists, and language barriers are rarely an issue for basic services. Princess Anastasia isn't primarily marketed as a family cruise ship, and the children's facilities reflect this positioning. The Kids Club programming is limited compared to family-focused cruise lines, but some activities are available for younger guests during peak travel times. Family-friendly staterooms can accommodate children through sofa bed arrangements in some cabin categories, particularly the larger balcony cabins and suites. However, parents should be prepared for a more adult-oriented cruise experience overall. The ship doesn't offer formal babysitting services or teen-specific lounges, which means families need to plan accordingly. This isn't necessarily a drawback if you're looking for a more sophisticated cruise atmosphere, but families with young children might find better options on other cruise lines. When families do choose Princess Anastasia, they often appreciate the cultural and educational aspects of the itineraries, which can be quite enriching for older children and teenagers interested in history and different cultures. The ports of call represent one of Princess Anastasia's strongest selling points. The ship's home port of St. Petersburg provides direct access to one of Russia's most culturally rich cities, with its incredible museums, palaces, and architectural treasures. This alone sets the cruise apart from most Baltic itineraries that only visit St. Petersburg as a port call. Other destinations typically include Helsinki, Stockholm, and Tallinn, each offering its own unique character and attractions. The shore excursions range from cultural tours and city sightseeing to museum visits and culinary experiences. Some itineraries also include nature-focused excursions for those interested in the Baltic region's natural beauty. For checking booking availability and prices at your desired dates, you can use the link in description. I hope this video was helpful. Give it thumbs up. Subscribe for more travel-related content. If you are not ready to book this cruise, you can watch our best cruises playlist and choose the best one for you. Thanks for watching.